Hello and welcome to Behind the Spires. I'm Ed, and this is...
Hi guys, I'm Molly, and we are your friendly neighborhood city employees, bringing you the stories, programs, and people shaping life here in Frederick.
Yes, each episode we go behind the scenes of city projects, policies, and initiatives. And today, we're going to talk with some folks who do everyday work.
Today's episode is all about what we learned in 2025 and what is ahead in 2026.
We'll be joined by two faces or voices, depending on how you're tuning in. Jen Gerlock, the city's new manager of public affairs, and our producer, Lance, who's stepping out from behind the sound and light board to talk about 2026 and share some of his favorite moments of 2025.
We're really excited to bring you the conversation with them, but before we jump in, a few quick updates from around the city. Our Cultural Connections series for 2026 is now open for artist and organizational participation. So learn more at frederickmd.gov/cultural connections, and stay tuned for all of our January events up on our frederickmd.gov/events page.
All right, well, let's get into today's conversations.
And we'll be right back after a quick break.
We really value the partnerships we create with local companies who we trust to provide products and services that help us keep Frederick at the highest level of livability and sustainability for our residents. Just visit our website at frederickmd.gov/Frederick Buys and follow the prompts to register as a vendor today. Remember, when Frederick buys, Frederick thrives.
And welcome back, you guys. We're so excited to introduce someone new to the city, but not communications and strategic communications in Frederick, Jen Gerlock.
Hello.
Our new manager of public affairs, and you guys, a birthday girl today.
Yeah, it's true.
And joining the birthday girl is the man you don't always see, but you do hear, especially when he's in DJ Lazy River form at community events. It's our producer, Lance.
Thank you.
The man, the myth, the legend. So,
Right.
Jen, welcome.
Hello.
To the city and to Behind the Spires. I know you're so excited to be with us today. Can you share a little bit about your background and what brought you to public affairs in the city?
Okay. So actually, I've always lived in Frederick County most of my life. I worked in the city itself for about, over 20 years, which is scary to think. But I'm one of those people who I knew early on what I wanted to do. So I was always in communications and public relations. I majored in it. More recently, I worked for the Frederick County Chamber of Commerce. I was a vice president of marketing and communications there. I also ran Leadership Frederick County during that time as well, which is a wonderful program. But then right before coming here, I was in public affairs at the federal level. So I was at NIST, which is the National Institute of Science and Technology. So that's where I was. But I got to be honest, when I've worked in the city, I've always collaborated in some respect with the city, the people in the city. And so I've always wanted to work in communications here. Fun fact.
Oh.
And I did always.
She heard how fun we are, really.
Exactly.
That's what it was.
No, I was not prepared for that, so that was a great thing. But I've always worked in collaboration with the people at the city, and so I was super excited to become a part of it. I love the city.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
We're very happy that you're with us, I will say. You are a great addition to our team. So you might not have heard of how fun we were, but...
No, I'm trying to match the energy, but you are very fun.
Yes.
I mean,
Ed's pretty low key, though.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He's a little
He's
shy.
a subtle man.
Yeah, it's very.
Subtle. What excites you the most about stepping into this role?
Everything. I'm really excited. It's okay. So it's a complicated.
Don't let her off the hook.
All right. No, it's not going to be one word answer. So I was thinking about this. Honestly, it's a very government communications. We're the second largest city in the state. Communicating to residents and everything that we're doing. It's very complicated. You have to meet people where they are. There's a lot of ages and beliefs and spaces, and so that makes me nerd out, to be honest. I'm very excited about wrapping my arms around that because it gives me a headache as well. But I'm also like very excited about it. So I couldn't tell you one thing. I love what the team is doing, and I love the video production to be.
Oh,
I have never had the opportunity to work with a video team of my own.
Well, when the city gives you a headache, come to the video team. We're your
therapy.
Excedrin.
Yeah.
I have to come in here and just lay on the floor, if that's okay. Yeah,
she said nerd, and we all went, ooh.
It fits right in.
So you talked a little bit, you've done nonprofit, you've done federal stuff. What strengths from all of the different sectors that you've worked in do you hope to bring?
Yeah. So and I also had my own business for a while, so I got the chance to bop around, and the clients were very diverse. So worked with a lot of nonprofits. So nonprofits really teach you how to be scrappy, mission-focused, emphasis on scrappy, right? You need to do a lot of things. You need to wear a lot of hats. Business itself, I would say being strategic, not just with communications, but just in general. And then also communication, right? So there's a lot of different types of communication. Really important to be in successful business. And then community partnerships are really important. I think I learned a lot, even more of that when I was working with Leadership Frederick County. And so that's a lot of listening and a lot of collaborating. So my thought is taking all of those, taking all of that experience together and just kind of bringing that in a new way. Really excited about resident two-way communication instead of just one way, providing people information just one way. So I think I bring a lot of experience, and I think again, emphasis on being scrappy, like just being able to move quickly. Okay, that's where we're going. Okay, so we need to be there. Okay, this isn't working. So I've done a lot of that. I think that's going to be helpful.
And with such a unique place like Frederick, like being agile and listening to the community and having them, like you said, not just like push out information to them, but like take information and like implement is cool.
I like to see that in real time.
Yeah, that's really cool. There's the nerd. Ooh, cool. Lance,
yes.
Welcome back. You've been a host and a guest now.
Yes.
You've worn all the hats. So talk about some of your favorite moments from 2025.
I'm not going to say everything because this year was challenging, I will say. It pushed our team pretty hard, but I think it was really rewarding to see this team come together and pull off some new communication efforts that we hadn't done before. So if I could list a few, I will. USA 250, we've kind of started that conversation, and we're working with the county and all their municipalities. So look forward that to continue into the new year. So that's been a lot of fun. I'm a history nerd, I guess you could say, or enjoy our local history, in other words. Then we had the change to the council. It was just July 1st. We have a council in which used to be a board of aldermen. So just think about that history, like a century of the aldermen now shifting to the council. That was a huge change for the city.
Right.
And that came along with the election this year, the inauguration. So kudos to the team for helping get that out there to the public. And then we had just recently an FPD cold case that was 30 some plus years. So like a lot of YouTube views got from that, picked up from local media. And I think that's what's cool is we have so much new, fun, exciting things happening in the city that are like DMV local media starting to pick up on Frederick. And we're not just this small country town anymore. We're in the news. More cases for good than not, but we are in the news, and I think Frederick's on the map now. So just supporting, I could name a lot of things, but one thing I will mention before you go into your next question is Give a Day in May. That was the second year the mayor launched this initiative, and our team had a great time pulling weed stumps.
That was fun.
In the mud, and
it was
that was for Hartley House, I think.
It was for the Hartley House, and it wasn't just pulling weeds and stumps. It was pulling straight trees.
They gave me a chainsaw.
They gave both of them chainsaws, and it was terrifying.
But just to be out in the community helping was like a highlight this year for me.
Yeah.
I agree. I'd like to do that. I'm excited for Give a Day in May again. To do more.
excited to see what we do next year.
Yeah. And I feel like that change from like the alderman in July feels like 10 years. Just because there's been so many changes since then with the election and inauguration and
I could have sworn
everything.
that was last year.
Yeah. But I'm excited for what's ahead.
So 2025, a lot of things happening. And this show, can't forget, this show started.
That's true.
We got some Spotify awards.
Yeah.
I'm just here to say that I wasn't part of the city and I watched this show.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
A fan first.
I'm right. I went, oh.
Well, Jen, as you settle in, what are some of your top priorities for strengthening resident communication and engagement?
All right. Well, I mean, they're probably not going to surprise you. So, like, clear and consistent communication, that's really important. You shouldn't have to guess or dig to find out what the information that you need to know. Transparency is really important because, and not just transparency, like this is the thing that we're doing, but also why. Why was that decision made, or why are we doing this instead of this, or just general curiosity. So I think that's really important. Accessibility is huge, not just in the ways you might think with language and format, but people get their information so many different ways. I was actually talking to a city council member the other day, and she was talking to me about how just in her own sphere, her own life, she has WhatsApp, she has a group chat here, she has this, and there's Reddit, and then there's that. So accessibility is really important, and that's kind of how I think about it. And then also the two-way communication. That's really, really important. I see a lot of that with this team, which is really cool because the other night we were at a budget town hall, and someone gave some feedback just off to the side, wrote it down, immediate email that was sent. And so that's something that I'd always hoped happened in government, but I hadn't really seen. So that's really important to me. So that's a big focus.
Speaking of two-way communication, what's that email they can send to Behind the Spires?
It's Behind the Spires at frederickmd.gov.
Cityoffrederickmd.gov.
Yes.
That's Behind the Spires at cityoffrederickmd.gov.
Cityoffrederickmd.
Seriously, email these two. We want to hear from you.
Yeah.
And I would love to have a segment of what's the community want to know? And we could have that on the podcast.
And some of the guests we've had on the show have been from people who have emailed us.
That's true.
Absolutely.
I would say the Literacy Council they came to us saying, hey.
And we can't wait to have
fans.
them back because they're so interesting.
We helped cross-promote an event they put together at Baker Park. So that was a wonderful event, too.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than to have someone go, I had no idea.
Yeah.
And you're like, I had no idea they even existed, and what a cool find.
That you brought it to light. Mm-hmm. So what are some things that people can expect out of some accessibility efforts? Like you and I talked before about having kind of a one-stop shop for different channels.
Right. So that's one thing that we were talking about is having a page dedicated to every channel. The city has so many channels, so many different ways you can get your communication, and so would love to pull that together into one page that's just constantly being updated as we move things around, but then also allowing people to understand okay, well, you're going to go to this channel, Facebook or something like that. This is the type of thing you're going to get here. What are you going to get on Reddit, which is something that we're also kind of digging into too. So just giving people an understanding of where we are and the type of news that they can get from that in one page. But then also, we're going to start moving forward with some tools to help you navigate the website a little bit better in the next year.
Sneak peek.
Yeah, sneak peek. Just FYI, I don't want to steal anybody's thunder. But then also some new visuals, some more clear visuals rolling out in the next year. So it's just easily identifiable. Some of that news is oh, I know, I see this. This is an emergency communication and things like that. So we're, again, complicated. I'm nerding out about it, but something that, hopefully will, moving forward in the new year will help residents really identify what news they're looking for and where they can find it.
Yeah, exactly. Just one of the examples of that was the Kris Kringle Parade, parking, right?
Right.
And we had just had the parking folks on.
Yes.
And West Patrick Street Garage was open. There was a lot of spaces because I parked in there kind of last minute to get down to take pics. And I was like, man, we just have to have one place where every single piece of information you can find there.
Here are all the apps.
Yeah.
Because there are a few, and if you don't know, you don't know.
Park Frederick.
Yes. And park in the West Patrick Street Garage.
Yes. Park Frederick on Apple and Google Play.
Speaking of the upcoming year, Lance, what are you most looking forward to in 2026? Are there some familiar events that will be returning?
Yes.
Anything new to report?
Of course, USA 250. Stay tuned for what the city's going to put together for that. And it's going to be a huge celebration July 4th for Celebrate Frederick. So that's something that happens every year, but this is going to be their biggest year, I would say. And then, of course, Sites of Enslavement is a project we kicked off several years ago with one marker, one video, and now that's going to be taking shape. And that's a 2-year project, but we like to give updates throughout this new year about that project, working with planning, Arch, some other heritage. Frederick's been helping out, and of course, tourism here in the county. So just those collaborations alone is exciting to explore. And then I want to see what you guys come up with. Perhaps we'll get the whole council on here for an episode.
I would love to have the whole new council on.
Maybe not.
Does that make it a public meeting?
No, one at a time. One at a time.
That's right. One at a time.
Not a quorum. But I think for USA 250, do a plug, because I think we're interviewing, we met the Post 78 group that meets out of the Tally Rec Center. So we've met some different veterans groups and history groups. So give a plug for.
And we're not looking at just local past history. We're wanting to help see what the future is for the next 250. So we want to celebrate both the past 250 and the upcoming 250.
Yes. So if you're interested, we're on Instagram and Facebook. The county commission is hosting events, so you can find out more there.
Yep.
Okay, for both of you, when residents want to connect with the city or share feedback, what's the best way to connect with you or your office?
Well, they can email me directly, but also we have a public affairs email, which goes to every one of us. And what is that? Public affairs at
cityoffrederickmd.gov.
Ed, you're editing this, right?
Yeah.
Just put it
It'll go
right
here
here.
somewhere. If I do this,
Right
I've noticed that it's actually really small.
Right
Yeah,
there.
that's better.
Okay.
How about here?
I know.
I'll move it up here.
Okay.
Can it flash?
It can flash. I can do.
Put it above your penguin. Or, your flamingo. I still remember you as the
That was from
penguin.
Halloween.
Another great episode.
Another great episode
Yes.
to watch.
Yes.
So public affairs at cityoffrederickmd.
And then for productions, channel 99 at cityoffrederickmd.gov. That goes to the team of Ed, Molly, myself, and Journey, who does great work for our channel.
Absolutely.
She just helped put together a police recruitment video. She's been wonderful, and I'm glad she was on a break this summer, and to have her back's been super refreshing.
Yeah.
We love you, Journey.
We love you, Journey. Now, Lance, you've been with us since episode number 1, making sure that we stay on track. We stay on track. And sound great. What's your favorite part about producing the show, though?
Well, let me give a shout out to Molly. She's more of the day-to-day producer. I'm the what you would call the executive producer. So I help her plan out who will be our guest, but she puts together this rundown of show and the script. So really, you can't
wouldn't have a show without her.
Right, we couldn't. So thank you so much. And I don't even remember the question.
What's your favorite part about producing?
Yes.
I do. We used to actually have a couple of talk shows that weren't podcasts. We had Civics with the Mayor one time. We had City Issues, and just seeing a new format of the talk show continuing is really exciting for me, because I've always enjoyed that format of the multicam switching and having your guests come on, because it's one thing for us to just show information on a slide on our channel. It's another for having the folks that are really doing the work share that in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So I just enjoy that, just the variety of guests and how we can make that work and pull it together on it looked like we were, for the most part, doing every other week. So there was even a stretch of time we had a new podcast come out every week. So.
Yeah. There may even be one in the can we still have to get out.
Yes.
I almost referenced it. Then I thought it was too inside.
I need to apologize to one Jake Wynn.
A long-lost episode.
It will come out, I promise you.
Everyone's favorite local historian, Jake Wynn, did visit the podcast, and his episode will come out.
Yes, in the new year.
I was promised July.
We now have a new term in the office. If something's not getting done or shelved, it's been Jake Wynn.
It's been Jake. Oh my God.
I'm so happy he's a verb.
Well, looking back on 2025, outside of Jake Wynn's episode, what were some of your favorite, and Jen, you too, episodes or moments on the show?
I wasn't expecting to go so many on location, but we did go on location to the new police headquarters and the airport.
Airport was
So
great.
I would love to do an episode at the Weinberg Center on their stage.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's a goal for this coming year. And they're celebrating 100 years.
Yes.
That's cool.
And that will be part of USA 252, I think. We're getting some like history moments from local people about their experiences at the Weinberg, which is super special
Yes.
because everyone's had one.
And can I mention one more favorite story?
Yeah.
I think a guest that really surprised me with a wonderful story was Gina. She was on,
Yes.
and she was talking about why she got into this profession of her risk and safety.
Yeah.
And it's because she was in Pennsylvania during 9/11 and was super close and could see the smoke of the plane that crashed.
Flight 93.
And that like inspired her whole life journey from that
Wow.
moment. So
Yeah.
just hearing that story on the podcast was super special.
Yeah. I think that's the coolest thing about the podcast, is the stories, right? You can't take that for granted. So, and that's like the most fascinating thing about this from the beginning. I thought, well, because a lot of these people are unsung heroes. You don't understand why they do. You don't understand what they do. You don't understand how it gets accomplished. You come away with like a whole new appreciation for it.
Yes.
Yeah. And you guys have had some fun guests.
I will say mine is Deb from FPD. I loved Eric and
That was a
Jeannie
good
doing
episode.
the high wheel race. Of course, that was like a very fun
Or
one.
Portia Wu.
Or Portia Wu,
that
but
was-
Deb from FPD and hearing about her story about why she joined the FPD and now how she's in recruiting. I told everyone, but I like went home and told my husband I was joining the police
police force.
department.
Well,
I'm so inspired. Maybe,
yes.
down the
We
down
have
the
a
road.
whole project that is happening.
Yes.
Ooh.
So that was mine. What was yours?
I don't know. I like the Frederick Youth Council. Both
Oh,
appearances
yeah,
have
yeah,
been
yeah.
really good.
They were really
We
good.
had the bestest dog on
Oh
the show.
yes, Nevada.
Nevada.
Yes.
There's a lot of good. I even jumped in a pool with Nevada. So.
Yeah, police dog.
Do we have this in trivia? Who's been our most frequent guest or appearance?
No.
I think it's Sam Long.
Yeah,
Yes, I
Sam
think
has been on
Sam
like
was
all
like
time.
3 or 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We should have a little trophy for the most appearances. And
Ooh.
Okay,
And tell-
2026, we're doing an
yes.
award ceremony. Okay, so before we get into our quick round, lightning round, what do you both hope listeners will experience from Behind the Spires moving forward in 2026?
I just hope that they get a real appreciation for the people behind the scenes, the people that are doing the work that's being done. Because again, it's way more complicated, and people
Behind the Spires.
exactly behind the
Yeah.
scenes. All of that's really important. It gives you context. It helps you to understand. It humanizes the work that's being done on their behalf. So I just hope they really get a good understanding of that. Plus, the people are fascinating.
Yes.
Like, just fascinating.
Yeah.
I love it. What about you?
For me, for the goal for this show,
Yeah.
how many hot sauces
No.
Oh, no.
Lance.
that Ed. No, I would say continuing to try to reach every city department. I'd like to have at
too.
least one person represented, or each department represented by someone on the show. And we're not there yet. We just scratched the surface, I feel like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want the folks from trash collection
Yeah.
and DPW on because everyone wants to know about that.
Yeah.
100%.
I want to have on some planning folks, city council, all that good stuff.
And the hot sauces.
And the hot.
And the
You know, I
hot
want to get
sauce.
more
Run out of
local
gas.
hot sauces.
No.
Yes.
Just to have them so people's like, oh yeah, that's
So
what I've
if
always
you're
had.
a local hot sauce maker,
vendor, I don't know what you call it.
reach out to, what's the email address?
It's Behind the Spires at cityoffrederickmd.gov.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Excellent.
Thank you guys both for being here. Jen, we're really happy you're here. Very, very happy.
I'm so
We're looking forward to everything that you're going to help us implement in 2026. But we're having a slightly different quick round today.
What?
Okay? Not trivia, just fast answers. So
Yes.
we're going to ask you a question and you're going to
Just answer as
answer
fast
it
as
as-
quick
okay.
or whatever.
yes, that part.
You ready?
that part.
But
Okay.
you're not off the hook because
Yes.
we have hot sauce.
Oh,
Of
And
course.
it's homemade.
What?
This one
guys.
is my own homemade hot. It says Ed's hot sauce. Actually, I made this back in 24. It's still good though because it's
Okay,
really
I trust
highly
you.
acidic.
I trust
Still
you.
good.
So this is just a standard hot sauce. It's got vinegar. It's got habanero. You want a whole? I
No,
don't think you
but
want-
I would drink it out of the mug.
And I did some dried ancho chilies in here also. The secret ingredient for this one to give it
Is
a little
love.
bit of umami. Is anchovies and sardines.
Really?
Yes. So if you're
Is this a little
allergic
salty?
to either, yes, it's a little
A little salty?
maybe not take this, but I would recommend it. This is one of the hotter ones that I've made before, and it's only habaneros. So I don't
Lance,
know
I
what
just
happened.
want you to remember the last time you tried it, and
Now here's-
we thought you were gonna die.
Now here's the fun bit.
What? He coughed. We were like,
Yeah, that was the,
You might have to
I
do the
don't
interview.
remember this.
something
so
or
wait,
other from the
wait.
Black Eyed Susan company.
that was a Black Eyed Susan.
Now
Yeah.
here's the fun bit. I have 4 spoons.
All of us.
No.
Molly has yet to try one.
I don't like hot sauce.
You don't have to, as Molly
Actually,
puts
I
it.
do like hot sauce. I just don't know if I like
Well, that's me too. I'm
Yeah.
like, I like hot sauce.
So
but what are
I'll
we-
show
what's
you how much
happening
I
here?
will do.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Okay.
My heart is beating.
You don't have to do it. It is-
Here, you give me a little more than that.
I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to give myself like the smallest bit. Okay.
all right.
Is that good?
So,
Okay. You ask the first
Explain.
questions. So you take the hot sauce and then we ask you questions. Okay,
Just
ready?
like other popular
you take
podcasts
it?
of the
I
time.
see. No,
Okay,
not
ready?
yet. Are
Ready?
you
Cheers.
2,
Cheers.
3, cheers.
All right, Lance, what's your favorite episode to produce in 2025?
The Halloween episode, maybe? I don't know.
Okay. Jen, favorite city event of the year?
Always the Kris Kringle procession.
Yay.
Why does it get worse?
I'm actually fine.
Me too.
It builds.
Although
So,
it does, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little
It's
bit.
still, it's building, but
Now imagine you're
That
eating
question.
like, something hot.
Ask the next question.
Lance is like,
Oh,
my
okay.
God, keep going, man.
he needs water.
Most unexpected behind the scenes challenge.
What do you mean?
Producing.
Oh, the challenge?
What was the biggest challenge you
Yeah.
had behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes?
Yes.
This guy.
I was gonna say Ed's outfit.
No, I would say there's been some times where we had so many ideas for guests who all had like a quick deadline, and we just had to pick and choose, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Jen, most looking forward to in 2026? Either event or initiative.
Oh, the 250th. I'm a history nerd too.
Semi-quincentennial.
I've met Jake Wynn. Come on now.
Okay, and you guys.
I would put that on some food. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually really good on beef and on chicken wings.
All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's it. You guys passed. You
was
did
it?
Yeah, look
I
at
love it.
Jen's not even
No, I like
sweating.
it. No,
Lance is
I'm
like
not.
this.
I'm trying to figure out the
Here's
answer.
a secret behind the scenes. They didn't give me any water.
That's the biggest
Yeah,
production
that's
fail.
so wrong.
We got them all hot saucy, and then we didn't give them any water. Jen and Lance, thank you guys both for joining us. We look forward to having you back to talk about new things, and also, of course,
And I hear we have a special final guest.
that's a
Ooh.
secret. But if you guys stay tuned after the break, we have another
tuned, yes.
person from Public Affairs who will be joining us
Yes.
in our outro.
We
I'm going to
had
go clean a spoon so she can try some too.
we had to end the year grand, you know.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yes.
And we'll be right back.
When a snow emergency event is declared for the city of Frederick, help out the city and your neighbors by staying informed, keeping snow emergency routes clear of cars, and following city guidelines for private property responsibilities. Visit cityoffrederickmd.gov/snow, download the iSpires app on your smart device. By working together, we can keep the city of Frederick looking majestic during the winter season and safe for all who need to travel.
And welcome back.
Welcome back, you guys. We promised a very special guest from the Office of Public Affairs,
We
and we
did.
delivered big time. Okay, for let's just say this: for 2025, we saved the very best for the very last guest in the year. Shana Knight, welcome to Behind the Spires.
Thank
Welcome.
you so much for having me, Ed and Molly. I appreciate it.
Yes.
I have been dreaming about joining this podcast because you two have done an amazing job
Oh, thank you.
growing it. Like when I first started, I never thought that the city would do something like this. And now
Oh, you're
Yeah.
so kind.
I'm excited to be here.
She's a third floor star. She also is. Shana, for the people that don't
Sure.
know you, explain what your role is in public affairs.
Yeah, so my role is the Community Partnerships Advisor. I work closely with the nonprofit community organization groups in the city of Frederick. I run some grant programs, the popular one being the Community Promotion Grant. That's our recurring grant cycle that we do every year. I also just find innovative and fun ways that the city can partner with nonprofits because when people think of us and our grants, I want to remind them that we're not just funders. We are your city government and we want to support you in other ways. So that's pretty much like the nonprofit community partnership side. And then I get to work with you and I get to work with you as well and do some fun things like events, social media, marketing. And, we run the public affairs office together and it's great.
A woman who wears a lot of hats.
Yes.
Not the flamingo kind.
Not the flamingo kind.
But a lot of hats. I feel like, Shana, you're one of those people where we go out to events and 90% of the people in the room,
yeah.
Yes.
which is very helpful.
I love people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you don't know Shana, we can put her email up too.
Yes.
Right.
Actually, if you don't know Shana, you probably will.
You probably will very shortly. So you can put her email up. But talk to us about the community promotion grants.
Yes.
Yeah. So the community promotion grant is our recurring grant cycle that we do at the city. Applications usually open in the fall, close at the end of January. So this current cycle, applications opened up November 3rd and they close on January 31st. And it's an opportunity for the city to support our nonprofits who do amazing work and fill gaps that we just can't do. Like, we're city government and we do a lot, but we can't do everything, right? So our goal with this is to put the funds through the promotions grant into the hands of the nonprofits that are serving our residents. So we do have 3 priority areas, but we do fund outside of those priority areas. But they are youth, they are seniors and aging in place. Seniors aging in place as one category, and then arts. And you'll find, we have longtime partnerships through this grant with organizations like Boys and Girls Club, Centro Hispano, Spanish-speaking communities. We work with SOS Safe Ride, who, by the way, is outside of the one of those priority areas. Just to give a few examples of great programs that we fund. We've had a lot of new nonprofits recently that we funded as well. So a lot of the great work that is being done in our community is to, the programs that the nonprofits are running. So we really just want to be able to get behind them and support them.
Nice.
So if you're a nonprofit, the application window opened November 3rd, and when does it close?
It closes January 31st.
Okay.
And there are mandatory information sessions that we offer during the cycle. We offer 2. We just had one, but we do have one coming up January 15th. It's really an opportunity for everyone to just come get a refresher if you've already been a grant recipient on how the process works, or if you're new to just learn if this is a good fit for you. But it is required in order for applicants to be eligible to submit their applications.
And so you only have to go to one information session.
Yeah, just
not
one
both.
information
Okay.
session. We made them both virtual this year just so that we could make them a little bit more accessible. Just to be honest, we have people who have been recipients for years and they have to attend the same presentation every time, but it is a good opportunity. And it's always interesting to see the new questions that come up from people who've, received grants in the past and to see them also help newbies out with learning the process.
Right.
So it's always also fun for me to just get together with my nonprofit friends and chit chat as well, but talk about grants and fun stuff.
And so if you are a nonprofit out of those 3 priority areas, meaning youth, seniors aging in place, and then the arts, there still is an opportunity
Yes.
for you to potentially.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So yeah, we have the priority areas. So that means just that, it is a competitive pool of applicants usually, and priority is given to those priority areas. However, times have evolved and this grant was written in a resolution, so we can't really change the priority areas. This is something that has to go through several steps to change, but the needs of our community changes year after year. And so we do also look at what needs are currently happening right now in our community. And if there's a program that can fulfill that need and it's something that us as a city can't fully meet, then we will consider those programs.
And so how can people learn more?
Absolutely.
So you can learn more by visiting our website.
Which is, do you know the URL
I need a
off the
short
top?
link.
We'll put the
link up
We'll
there.
put the link up,
Okay.
and then maybe we could add a little in post.
Okay.
Here's the link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Shayna's face went like this.
I meant to ask you for a short link.
But you can learn more on our website.
Yes, you can learn more on our website. Make sure that if you have not attended a mandatory information session, you still have one more chance to do so. That is January 15th. From 12 to 1 p.m. It is virtual. When you register, you'll receive a link to join the meeting.
Was that the one that you were on? Yes. Not day
Like,
yesterday,
yeah.
day before? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I overheard it. It was very informative.
Oh, it is Ed approved.
It is very informative. It's great. So even if you're not sure if you're eligible or if it's a good fit, I recommend just hopping on, during lunchtime, eat your lunch and listen to me talk and then ask any questions that you have.
I love it. What's your favorite part about this process, about the grant process specifically?
It gets deep for me because I do have a nonprofit background and it's very competitive. However, it's amazing. It's just such a good reminder that even when times can be hard, we have so many amazing groups of people who are so passionate about their work that are stepping up in our community to meet the needs of people, our most vulnerable residents, and they just want to help. So it's my favorite part, but it's also my least favorite part because it's hard when it's such a competitive process. But it's just such a great reminder how amazing this community is. So again, the city, we're not solely funders, so we always want to help however we can, and we always tell people that let's explore other ways to partner outside of grants too, because they all do amazing work. And we want to support it.
And to that point, before we go, you are really heavily involved in the Mayor's Give a Day in May.
Yes, the Mayor's Give a Day in May.
And so just give a shout out of what that is if people don't know, because we talked about it with Lance and Jen. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the Mayor's Give a Day in May started 2 years ago. We had our pilot year, but basically it's an opportunity for us to basically source out volunteer opportunities with all the great nonprofits in our community that serve the city. And we work with them and coordinate to have opportunities listed throughout the whole month of May. And then we put them out and we recruit volunteers and we send volunteers. So it's just a great May. There's no significance to it other than the fact that my birthday is in May, but
Shayna's birthday.
it's for my birthday, so make sure you volunteer. But it rolled very nicely off the tongue. Mayor's Give a Day in May. It's also a good time of year because it's a good time to start doing some garden sprucing and painting. Get outdoors. After a long winter, and a lot of nonprofits could use that kind of help. And we've seen projects from painting, yard work to doing admin stuff. The capacity of nonprofits is very limited. So sometimes they might need some help with filing stuff or serving meals, making blankets for kids that have incarcerated parents, and so many projects that are so meaningful, and there's something for literally everybody. So just keep an eye out because that is coming soon. May will be here before we know it. And so thank you.
So Shana just alerted my brain to something because she mentioned, I haven't been on the podcast yet, but I believe last May we asked her on to do a little Mayor's Give a Day in May.
I'll need some receipts.
I think it was a verbal agreement.
You know what? Actually,
yes,
you've been on the podcast many times.
Oh yeah, as a commercial.
As
I know
a commercial.
my memory's not that. Oh, okay. That doesn't count.
But you guys look out for that information. Look out for more information. I'm sure you'll be putting out some communications regarding the
We'll
community.
start promoting it.
Okay.
We'll probably start working January to start getting some projects on the books, giving the nonprofits a heads up. So nonprofits, if there's some work, some projects that you've been meaning to complete, let's work together. We'll send you some great volunteers. And also it's a great opportunity to connect the nonprofits with volunteers that can turn into long-term volunteers, board members, donors, just great connections. And then community residents, FCPS students. I know you have hours that you need to complete, so we can talk. And then corporate businesses, if you need team building, this is a great opportunity.
Oh, she's so good at this. Let's go. I can't wait
Absolutely.
to have her back on. Shana, thank you so much for joining us.
welcome.
Will you stay until the end of the episode?
Absolutely.
Okay. Ed, what are some updates you would like to share?
Well, before we get there, I did say I was going to offer some hot sauce.
All right.
Shana, if you would like to try some.
Yes.
It does have anchovies in it.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Okay.
That's a fish, right? Like,
It's a fish. Yes, it is fish.
I'm just kidding.
Cut it.
I tried to
Cut it, clip it, and put it out for everyone. Anchovy.
go viral.
That's a fish, right?
How much?
Chicken
Is that
is
too
a
much?
I was just gonna say it's Shana's chicken of the sea
this too
moment.
much?
That's
Is
how
that-
much I had.
Okay,
That's pretty good.
that's fine.
Oh,
Are you having?
I feel like I gotta like one up you. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, never mind. Cheers.
Cheers.
Clink.
Okay. How do you like it?
Oh, that's nothing.
Oh, my girl doesn't even flinch.
It's good.
Continue.
Okay, you guys. The Ship Homeless for the Holidays hygiene drive is still underway at the
Yep.
city. So it's in our City Hall lobby through December 31st. Please consider donating. Donation boxes are very clear. You can find them there.
And we want to hear from you.
Yes, we do.
Email us at behindthespires@cityoffrederickmd.gov.
That's Behind the Spires at cityoffrederickmd.gov.
And
Behind the Spires
Spires.
She was not aware.
at City of
Sorry, I'm thinking about this sauce and all the flavors.
at
Yes.
cityoffrederickmd.gov.
MD.gov. With ideas, questions, or great guest suggestions.
Yes, absolutely.
So I want you all to remember to like and subscribe on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and YouTube. And you know what? While you're there, leave us a quick 5-star review. It really helps us grow, and we'd really appreciate it.
And you guys, thank you so much for spending some of your 2025 with us.
Yes.
We look forward to having all of the exciting guests, some return favorites on in 2026. And we hope you guys have a happy holiday season and happy New
holiday
Year.
Season. Happy New Year. And you know what? When you're celebrating with everybody, just remember that kindness costs us nothing, but it means everything.
Bye, guys.